Today is from Ishraq Hussain, who is in attendance at today's meeting. I understand that this question will be answered by the Cabinet Member for Housing and Homelessness, Councillor Jane Francis. Ishraq, could I please ask you to put your question now?
Yeah, thank you, Lord Mayor. After a recent increase in issues within the Birmingham City, like house burglaries, attempted kidnappings, and also stabbings, and once we looked into this with the local policing team, it worked out to be it was the registered social housing issues and HMOs. The question I have today is we already have many registered social housings running in our city for an exempt housing, and there's a shortage in family homes. Why is Windrush then allowed to operate in our city, as this will further decrease family homes? Thank you.
Call on Councillor Jane Francis to respond.
Thank you, Mr. Hussain, for your question. I thought at one stage that you were asking the wrong question. You'll be aware, I think, that housing benefit legislation states that if a landlord is providing supported housing and meets the following criteria and provides the evidence to support this, they may be able to claim a higher rate of housing benefit for their tenants if they're eligible. So that eligibility includes if provision within a non-metropolitan county council in England, within the meaning of Section 1 of the Local Government Act 1972, a housing association, a registered charity or a voluntary organisation where the body or a person acting on its behalf also provides the claimant with care, support and provision. That the landlord cannot be a managing agent or an organisation that is only involved in arranging or facilitating the provision of accommodation, and the organisation is a registered provider and is listed on the website of the regulator of social housing, then they will meet the criteria, first part of the criteria. Evidence is provided to ensure that the organisation is the landlord and that they either own the property or they have a lease which allows them to rent the property out as a landlord. Evidence is provided of how support is provided, delivered and the support needs, and that the delivered support means more than minimal threshold. That's crucial. The two landlords mentioned in the question have been through the housing benefit application processes for a supported provider, whereby numerous checks are carried out to ensure that the landlords meet the criteria to claim any enhanced housing benefit award if their tenants apply. This also includes ongoing reviews where there is any evidence of non-compliance with housing benefit regulations. Lord Mayor, both of the providers stated in the question have been subject to an assessment in line with the above, including some ongoing work with one of the providers and their managing agents, which has resulted in some of the claims being cancelled. We have no powers to prevent the development, building, opening or operation of new provision other than DWP regulation afforded to the controlling of housing benefit. Thank you, Lord Mayor. I was conscious I was over time.